A shoe arrived at midnight, but it's not just a shoe anymore. The first shoe sits on my doormat at 12:01 a.m. Small, scuffed, tied with neat red thread. Not a pair, just one, polished like it dressed up to meet me. The hallway hums under fluorescence. Tonight there's something new in the air. Varnish, cold leather, lavender from a drawer that shouldn't open. I crouch. The leather creaks as if it sighs to be seen. Inside the insole, my name is stitched in tiny black X's, each cross too perfect. I lock the deadbolt, slide the chain, kill the light. Phone beam only. Dust floats like sawdust. A red thread slithers from the heel, looping a chair, tracing baseboards like a hidden vein. I follow it to the closet. Tap, tap, tap. Not a knock. Something delicate, politely asking to be heard. I open the door 2 inches. The smell blooms. Wood glue, old wool, faint candy. A dozen single shoes stare, laces breathing. Some are burnt at the toe, some stitched with metal, some painted with sleepy eyes. Between their shadows, something small moves. Porcelain cheek, glass iris, hair sewn with thread, the shade of mine. My phone buzzes. Hallway cam, empty corridor, doorbell cam. A tall figure in a long coat, chin lowered, hands hidden. A card slides under the door. Wet red ink. May I come in? Below it, handwriting like mine. It's safer if you let me finish. The red thread tightens at my ankle, not choking, measuring. A child's whisper rides the baseboard. The last shoe makes the feet stay. I don't have kids, I whisper. You will, the whisper says. I set the shoe on the table. It pivots toward me. My breath fogs the microwave. In that reflection, I'm alone. But on the oven's chrome, tiny fog prints appear side by side, 10 to a row, as if something stands tiptoe to see better. 3 gentle taps at the door. The chain trembles, whining. I brought the pair, a voice says. Tea warm, dust dry. Peephole, nothing. Camera, long coat, hat of stitched felt, brim peppered with straight pins like stars. His hands come forward, holding the mate. It matches, except the lace is longer, as if it expects to wrap twice. The sole is clean, unworn. I know, like you know a storm. If both go on, they won't come off. The thread draws figure 8s at my ankle. The closet shoes lean a fraction, listening. The small shape between them turns its head. The glass eye clicks. Last shoes are promises, the voice purrs. Promises are just knots tied correctly. Phone vibrates. Elevator cam. He's there too, alone, holding another pair. The floor indicator never moves. I back toward the bathroom. The thread follows, unwinding from nowhere. Nightlight paints a pale circle. My reflection lifts its foot. I don't. The shoe on the table turns until its toe kisses my heel. Leather breathes. Warmth climbs my calf. An envelope slides through the door. Inside, a photo of my living room from the ceiling, as if the light fixture had an eye. In the picture, I'm asleep on the couch. The red thread is wrapped to the knee. Timestamp, tomorrow, 12:01 a.m. Under it, careful X's. Pairs are preparation. Owners are finished. The long coat's shadow pools under the door like ink. The chain rises. 1 link, 2, as if lifted by a hook you can't see. The closet shoes inch. Tiny knocks begin inside the walls. I raise the card. May I come in? The ink is wet. A drop slides onto my thumb and doesn't dry. It smells like coins. The doll steps into the hall light, mouth sewn shut. It bows, hands cupped. I say I won't. I say I'm calling the cops. The dial pad appears, then flickers to a different app. Fitting guide. Ankles diagrammed. Arrows where to knot. Behind the door, the voice Maya smiles close enough to fog the peephole. We're nearly done, it says. Only the last shoe. And then the chain gives a bright, eager ping. The thread tugs twice. Polite, patient, final. Like comment, don't wear it, and subscribe.